trips, but it's onto the stick of 15. He can't get it away. Backhanded, score! Good Counsel is moving on.
DMV Power Play, your front row seat to the best high school hockey action in the DMV. DMV Power Play presents the Good Counsel Falcons versus the St Johns Cadets Mid-Atlantic Prep Semifinal hockey game.
Hi, this is Noah Bland with DMV Power Play. So we just finished the game over at the other rink at St. John's. St. John's Varsity 1, now it's St. John's Varsity 2, and they play Good Counsel. Good Counsel is headlined by two players individually who both made the first WCAC team, that being Gavin, Senko, and Drew Soler. And they also have had a few honorable mentions there and one second team placement. That list just coming out moments ago. Meanwhile, a lot of the guys on that list for St. John's played on Varsity 1, but that does not mean that the Varsity 2 is not a threat to anyone. We're about to get started here on DMV Power Play. So this is St. John's, but this is the second varsity team. They have two varsity teams they work with against Good Counsel as they fire it amongst the boards. In front of us, that's Gavin Senko. Gavin still dashing away for it. They really a lot of mess amongst the boards. A drive by Senko knocked far into the board, so I do want to stress this is the Division 2 team as it fires in, and Good Counsel's got their second. Sustained pressure in the opposing zone, and a total contrast to what we saw at the other rink by the St. John's first varsity team. On their team that were first team all WCAC, including Gavin Senko, who was named co-player of the year. Here he comes, just the man I was talking about, thrown in front, puck lingered around, a shot wasn't quite there. Ooh, and now some pushing and shoving. The referee's got to break this one up a little more feisty at this rink. I can interview Senko. And here we go. Winning the face-off, Good Counsel off the skate of Senko. He tries to make a move with it and hold. Threw it over to the front. It bounced off the side. Now in the high slot, they still try to dig away for it. Senko makes quick work with the puck and plays it back. All the Good Counsel skaters will go into the backside. Puck dumped all the way in, they race for it. Once again, there's Senko, tried to throw it to the front, back, and held around in the high slot in between the circles. And St. John's now making headway. Right now, we switch sides, so it'll be St. John's shooting this way, and then we'll revert when we start the third period after the Zamboni break. Off the boards, incoming is 12. 12 trying to find an opening. 16 played him well, and now in the corner. Back in behind, shoved there, couldn't quite do it, held in by 8. And it trickles right in between us, next to us. 15 trying to make some work with it. He gets it off the board, so at least avoid a rush. Throw it in front, kick save. Fantastic save made by 98. The Counsel wins the face-off, and a backhanded shot saved easily. Oh, and now a race. Lost in Everidge. A good move to dash on by. He's got some opening. And a great defensive play to get the body in the way. Really taking one for the team after the paddle save. Now, back behind the net. 8:50 to go in the second period. Here's the shot and into the glove. Stoppage. And into center ice. Back paddled in. Drew Soler, the first one to it behind his net. He's double teamed and the puck taken away. Back the shot and an easy flip into the glove for the save. Creation mode almost here in the playoffs for these cadets. Good work to get the puck free. Now right in front, the goalkeeper going out. Tripped number 42. A little bit of fish out of water play. He's got to readjust himself. St. John's, another shot, and they score! The lead is cut in half. And St. John's have been playing a really good period, so it's not something that you would not expect. They've kind of past 4 or 5 minutes had control of the hockey game. They finally get one past the goalkeeper. It's 2-1. Move to get around the defenseman. Here comes St. John's. in over the blue line. 8, the only one trailing. The shot that was blocked by his stick, so it stopped the momentum, and now gaining control of Good Counsel as they fire it up the wall. St. Johns win this draw, waiting for an immediate shot into the glove. Here comes St. Johns. They make a move to get on by. They're only down a goal, 3:15. So much closer than that first game we did with St. Johns Varsity 1 at 5:30. Waiting now, coming into the zone, holding and firing back over. Taken by 8. 8 backhands his way to 16, who's in the center ice circle, and he gives it to his left winger, who misses the pass. St. John's try to fire it back in, but here is Good Counsel holding the line. They did so momentarily. The puck wiggles its way onto the stick of number 25. He's big, but he's got a head of steam. A backhand try, wide angle, only hit the side of the net. Now amongst the near side boards. Ooh, good pass in, up to the middle. Now a breakaway chance up in. He couldn't find any room to work with or couldn't pull the trigger. Now backhanded ahead. Tripped up around the net and a save made as it was net bound. "30 seconds to go, clock winding down, 42, mashes it up against the boards, stopped by Solaire, holds it, now fired in beneath, Senko incoming, waits, holds his shot. He was trying to at the line, a firing shot that hit off a shin guard, still in front, 10 seconds to go. They try to battle for it, it goes into the neutral zone. That should do it for any chance. 5 seconds and 4, bashes up against the wall, and that'll do it for the second quarter. We'll be back after the Zamboni break. Good Counsel and St. John's Catholic, Varsity 2. This is Noah Bland with SASN.TV. We just did the St. John's game over at the other rink. Well, this rink is just as fast-paced as well. The one thing I'll tell you, though, is it is mighty chilly in here. Nonetheless, though, it seemed as though Gavin, Senko, and the Golden Falcons were playing, fantastic hockey. They were up 2-0, and St. John's kicked it into high gear. The game is 2-1, and it can go anybody's way. Stick with this on DMV, and we'll be back shortly. Got to get some damage amongst the board side. They really fighting for it, and now free comes the captain. As we talked about, National Player of the Year. Cleared all the way around. First one to it, the alternate captain, but he gets smashed into along the wall. Sent him right flying to the ice. Good Counsel kept it in momentarily. The puck in behind, people still trying to gather it. Holding it in over the line, and trickles its way back. And an awkward pass to Senko in front, tipped on goal. Senko took a plunge into the crease. Good Counsel still holding fire. Stone wins the draw. Taken away by number 45. Behind his own net, 14 mashed into him. They still fight for it along the blue line. And the puck really went over to the left side. 11:04 to go in our third period. 2-1 is the score. Bringing it up with a head of steam now, number 15. Dashing his way through and into the catching glove of number 31. Keeper. Good Counsel win the draw, trying to gain continued possession and a 2-goal lead. Poked away. 10 got a 2-hit up the ice. 18 tried to battle for it as well. 18, puck on the stick of 19, who fouled it in near that center logo and wrapped around. Watch with a hit near us. Gavin, Senko to it. He got bumped off the puck, and 6 is there to retrieve. He goes rink from far side to near. It's thrown all the way across. It hit off a shin of somebody. They still try to make way for it. There's a stop by 14. 14 outward. Here they come. A shot, save, rebound. And a great save made by the Good Counsel goaltender. Is around, found by 12 in the slot is Senko. A shot that went near stick side. A second attempt. That one went wide as well. What are you noticing from the play? You guys play as well as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, we're keeping the puck a little better than St. John's. They're looking a little messy. but you know, we're doing well. We have Gavin. You know, Gavin, he's really ripping right now.
25, yeah.
Senko?
Yeah, Senko. Gavin Senko, number 25. He's playing well. He's shifting the puck around, but all we got to do is keep the puck away from our side of the rink, and I think we come away with a win.
Yeah, I noticed that the forechecking is done really well for Good Counsel. You were talking earlier about the American-Canada game, and I think a referee just got hit. Let's go. So we're back here, 5:51. Senko takes the face-off, won by St. Johns, backed up by number 4. Taken away. Senko's got that great hand-eye coordination to dash back in, but it was taken away by St. Johns. Anything to say?
No, see, we got Solaire fighting for the puck right now. Senko helping him. Solaire with possession. Dumps it down to St. John's end. St. John's puck possession. And if all we got to do, prevent that score, maybe add 1 to ours, and game's ours. That's all we got to do.
Now, when do you think, you start kind of, even though it's a 1-0 game, you start to kind of shift to a defensive perspective?
Honestly, I think we're in the perfect time to shift to that defensive area, because if we, for the Caps, picket fence their defensive strategy, we keep it in their half, in their side, we prevent a loss or a tie game going into overtime.
You're good at this, man. So off the right-handed side, still trying to fight for it along the wall. We don't have the best angle for you. We apologize. A shot save, rebound, almost went back in. It was the scariest chance of the day for Good Counsel.
Yeah. I mean, you got me on the spot here, I'm not gonna lie.
Welcome to broadcasting. You're always on the spot.
It's rough. I mean, so you see, one of the big, Drew Solaire. I mean, he's a big hitter for Good Counsel. I mean, that's a big role for us, and he gets us a lot of competitiveness, and he's a huge role for us there. And just having making big hits in the back is really important for us.
Hey, you almost call him the defensive anchor on that team for sure.
He really is.
But right now,
Gianluca, anything to say?
I think we're gonna get back to this guy. He's a professional.
He's the guy on the sports now. So.
I guess so, yeah. But these two Good Counsel fans here, they're rooting for obviously the Falcons.
Yeah,
the Falcons.
And Falcons, baby.
And you've played. So you played before.
Yeah.
Now I know this isn't really related to this game, but how about the game yesterday, last night? That was.
The USA Canada game. I don't know. I was kind of mad. I only started watching in overtime with probably just as overtime started because I didn't have my phone on me. But honestly, Canada's goalie saved them.
I mean,
Binghamton.
Yeah, Binghamton. He played out of his mind in that overtime. USA, we had a lot of shot opportunities, but there's nothing to do against a goalie who plays like that. Here's soccer and golf.
Corny sports.
Yeah, whoa.
I'm kidding. Jokes. 3:10 to go in our third period. We are, and I'm not going to say the game's over. I will say regulation, because who knows what can happen. Into the circle, the shot was thrown into the far side boards. 3 minutes exactly to go. When do you start calling your goaltender out if you're St. John's?
Honestly, it depends. Maybe 2 minutes, maybe just a minute left, because we've been down in this end. Good Counsel's been down in this end, and it's scary for St. John's to go down another one when they need this goal right now.
They got to take the 10 out at 2 minutes left, because they haven't had any chances with the 5 men they have on. So they need as much time as they can.
Yeah, and I believe the one goal for St. John's was a power play goal.
Yeah.
So they need to get back. They can't operate at even strength. The wonder, is the goalkeeper gonna test it?
I think at the start of this possession, once they get down, they try to hold hold it for a bit and then pull him.
Once they get in Good Counsel side, they want him
substantial.
Yeah. They want that number advantage.
He's itching to get back.
They want that one man up.
Good Counsel's doing well with the press right now.
There he goes. Nope, not yet.
They gotta have it down there for a while.
They gotta gain the pressure, the zone.
They gotta pull him.
Now is when you pull him. He's itching.
124. He's well out of water right now.
He's looking.
And there he goes. Extra skater. Well, no, he'll play it, and he'll go extra skater. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Good Counsel has to stand fire, and they hold. So the tendy will stay.
Let's go DMV Power play. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, of course.
Or some of the Falcons win the face-off. The puck goes back into the corner. Now thrown around into the left circle. Skating in is Gavin Senko. 43 seconds to go and counting. This could be the playoffs here. Tapped back in. They tried to get a shot that was tipped in on goal, but now incoming number 10. St. John's desperately looking for a goal to tie this playoff game and bring it in overtime, and it knocked off the post. Still they fight for it in the left circle. 25 seconds to go. It's cleared back out by Good Counsel. Who's got to stick to it? One goal shows this game. He trips, but it's onto the stick of 15. He can't get it away. Backhanded. Score! Good Counsel is moving on. Appreciate it. You guys just play last night? Yeah, I love the uniform. Yeah. He's got the Don Cherry. Critical comeback. We will get handshake lines. St. John's win the face-off. They power it up. 42 got mashed onto the ice. 8 seconds to go. Now it's 7. Good Counsel will officially be moving on. The puck hits off the back stanchion. That'll do it. The Good Counsel Falcons only scoring goals on a goaltender in the first period managed to win the game 3-1. This has been Noah Bland with DMV Power Play.
DMV Power Play, your front row seat to the best high school hockey action in the DMV. Powered by the Scholar Athlete Sports Network, SASN.TV.